it is a sad fact, isn't it, that Wales has the highest COVID-19 death rate across the United Kingdom, and regretfully throughout the pandemic, lives were torn apart and our everyday normal way of living was completely transformed. And I'm sure you'll agree, Minister, here today, when it comes to great power and great decision making, great responsibility and accountability must also take place. It's only right that the actions of Welsh Government during the pandemic are properly scrutinised and properly communicated to the people of Wales. Despite this, Minister, the COVID-19 Bereaved Families for Justice group recently said, and I quote, "We know how Welsh Government and First Minister have turned their backs on us. And you've done nothing for bereaved families in Wales. Still no answers, no lessons learned, nothing." So in light of this, Minister, what is the Welsh Government's response to that statement by the COVID-19 Bereaved Families for Justice group, and what action is being taken to ensure people in Wales get the answers that they, their families and their friends deserve?
I think you're right in saying the pandemic absolutely changed the way we all lived. Every single one of us was affected by the pandemic. I don't think it's fair to say no lessons were learned. I think we learned lessons as we went on, and certainly being a member of the government, I recognise that we absolutely had the latest scientific advice, medical advice on a daily basis. And the Cabinet met many, many times to discuss the advice. So I think it's unfair to say no lessons have been learned, because I think we did that during the pandemic. You'll be aware that the First Minister regularly meets with the group. I think he said last week he just met earlier, either this month or certainly in August, with them again. So I'm sure the First Minister will continue to meet with them as and when required.